Man, these my thoughts. These my thoughts on the Lakers, Rockets, and the Clippers, Nuggets. Lakers, hey, they gonna win this because for some reason it seemed like Houston, whenever it matters most, they can't hit shots. This is a 3-point shooting team who can't shoot the three when they need it the most. Man, the way Russell Westbrook was smoking layups against the Thunder in the clutch, it was disgusting. The way James Harden didn't want the rock, it was disgusting. I James Harden is amazing. The things I've seen him do to score, amazing. But when it matters the most, it's like, yo, stop looking for a free throw and finish. And because of that, the Lakers are winning. Honestly, Lakers probably win this in six. I'm gonna take six. The only way I see the Rockets winning is if Tyson Chandler has a big series. And that's like the most random person I know. Tyson Chandler. But I feel like they're going to have to play him a little bit. He's going to have minutes guarding AD. And Tyson Chandler is the original Clint Capella, bro. When he was playing with the Hornets and Chris Paul, catching oops, playing defense. When he went to New York with Jason Kidd, catching oops, playing defense. Or when he was he in Dallas with Jason Kidd too? Catching oops and playing defense. That's the only way I see them having a chance, because who's stopping AD? The only person that's going to end up stopping AD is AD. If he just keeps taking fadeaways, 17 footers, and 9 threes a game, that's the only way I see the Lakers fucking up, because Bron's going to get his regardless. When it matters the most, Bron's going to be the best player on the court regardless. He's going to get buckets for the Lakers, especially versus Houston, regardless. So, I don't need. Yeah, Houston about to lose. Ain't no way I can go around it. It's like they just have so many flaws. It's not even that they have so many flaws. Their flaws are obvious, but just the fact that their offense is their strength. But whenever they need their offense never shows up. If you look at just Game 7 versus the Thunder, whenever they needed offense to end that game, it wasn't showing up. We'll take it back to the Golden State when they missed 27 threes. Oh man, who did they lose to last year? But their offense always somehow finds a way to come up short. Yeah, their defense is good, and they may be able to come up with some stops, but eventually you're gonna need to get a bucket. And with all the bucket getters they got, the shots just don't feel like they drop from. Now to the other series with the Nuggets and the Clippers, yo, this is actually a really even ass matchup. I said it when the Nuggets were playing the Jazz. Hey, the Nuggets got some people that can go get a bucket, and that's important. But the Clippers, they got people that can go get a bucket. If you look at how these teams are built, they're extremely similar. Just one is super young and one has veterans on it. Or else that is the same team. But with that all being said, with them being that even, you just got to look at when it comes to crunch time. And the Clippers got that. Kawhi and Lou Will. I don't know who the Nuggets are going to turn to. I don't know who the Nuggets going to turn to, because I said it my last video when I talked about them. Jamal Murray got to be their best player. It can't be Jokic, because as great as Jokic is, Your last 6 possessions, those last 3 minutes of the game, of a close game, you need a ball handler that can create his own shot. It don't gotta be a three. That's why the Rockets suck, because they only be looking for threes. If they shot some mid-range shots, had some floaters, something, way better offensive team. But hey, if your if your best player isn't a ball handler, you're gonna struggle, especially in the clutch. It's hard to just post up. And then if your best player can't ball handler, isn't a ball handler and can't shoot off the dribble, again you're gonna have trouble. So that's why I'm like, yo, Jamal Murray needs to have big games for them. For that one, I see the Clippers. Clippers also coming out in like 5 or 6, because the Nuggets, I said they're bucket getters that need to be able to focus on defense. I don't know who guarding Kawhi. Playoff P might guard himself. Lou Will gonna do Lou Will. I mean, could these be some cool 7-game series? Yes, because if you really look at it, these teams are built pretty similar to each other. But it's gonna come down to the clutch, and the LA teams, they got somebody I can trust in the clutch. The Nuggets, the Rockets, it's a prayer for them. What's your thoughts about these series? Anyway.